Welcome, Sagittarius. Thank you for listening to your reading of August 17th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. You might find it difficult to get things done today, especially if you've committed to someone. There is a general stubbornness in the air that paralyzes the situation. If neither of the opposing parties wants to change their mind, the result will be absolute chaos for everyone. You have to realize that to get a little, you have to give a little. So, be the first to propose a compromise to unblock the situation. Pack your bags and get ready to leave. In your immediate future, there is definitely a journey. If you work, your boss might ask you to go on a last-minute business trip. Or maybe you are thinking of starting over from scratch in a new city or country. In any case, the stars announce changes in the environment. If you do not plan to move anywhere, give yourself the well-deserved vacation that you have. Your optimism and your sociability bring you luck today. There are relationship successes on the horizon. Between your needs for excess and your need for inner peace, you will have a hard time deciding. A surplus of optimism pushes you forward. It's time to make some big decisions today. Now is also a good time to boost your relationships, make new plans, and indulge in activities that you enjoy and that do you good. It's a complicated and unstable day in love. If you are in a relationship, there is a high risk of infidelity on one side or the other. If not, it will be difficult to avoid arguments caused by a lie or by a strong disagreement. You may sense a disconnect between your goals and your ability to reach them this morning, dear Archer, as the Taurus moon squares off with Venus. Though you're known to be one of the more impatient members of the zodiac, try not to get frustrated if you're not as far along your path as you'd like to be, maintaining faith that you'll reach your goals in due time. Meanwhile, an unbalanced aspect between the Sun and Neptune could bring confusing emotions your way, especially if you're invested in someone who's yet to reveal how they really feel about you. Plans may not be coming together in the first half of the day, dear Sagittarius, but it's likely only a tiny speed bump. Pushing to find a resolution to a problem is unlikely to work out, but pulling back from the situation might do the trick. The Sun and Venus in your spirit sector encourage spontaneity and exploration these days, but early today, you can feel a little torn or temporarily demotivated. Finding a balance between responsibility and pleasure can be difficult, as it may involve cutting out some activities or toning things down, but it's likely for the best right now. The gap between your wishes and reality may seem more prominent than usual, but don't waste time on discouragement. Instead, give yourself time. As the day advances, you come into your own. Friendships can help take your mind off heavier subjects. The time has come for you to enjoy the fruit of your labor. After a demanding and wearisome period in your life, you're finally about to earn what you have been aspiring to: recognition. The issues you have been preoccupied with are gradually being resolved, and you are very close to attaining the balance and stability you have been seeking. A weight is being lifted off your shoulders, and you are starting to look at life with greater optimism and hope. The Justice card indicates that you will adopt an honest and direct attitude that will be beneficial to all aspects of your everyday life. You are missing out on important professional and financial opportunities due to lacking the clarity of thought that would allow you to recognize their value and take advantage of them. You feel like withdrawing into yourself and have a tendency to approach the prospect of new partnerships with suspicion and reserve. Your thoughts are filled with negativity and pessimism. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Your speech today will be very calm, without the slightest exaggeration. You don't feel like you have to hide the truth, and you say what you know to whoever wants to hear it. But be careful not to interfere in other people's affairs when you are not invited. If you have confidential information, you may leak it out without realizing it. Those who are listening to you may not be so stunned. Sometimes you have trouble changing your mind about certain things. Today you will come up with a more interesting way to organize your home. You will decide to move some furniture, making a better distribution of the space. Or you will discover that it would be very nice to buy new items to decorate the environment. Dust and tidy up. If you are currently looking for a job, all your hopes could be realized thanks to the intervention of a person close to you. You are likely to seize an opportunity that will not come again soon, and it would be a shame to let it go. Indeed, the proximity of Mercury augurs a particularly beneficial climate, and if you know how to take advantage of this influence, it could mean the end of a difficult period that you will be happy to leave behind you. Though you are sincere and hardworking, success seems to remain just beyond your reach today. Minor flaws can blow out of proportion and come back to haunt you. It is better to avoid any controversy at your place of work. The day is also not suitable for investments. However, it is a great day to relax with friends. So, you can also take a leave of absence if possible. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for August 17th are 39, 47, 40, 16, 12, 30. Daily love. Freedom is not only a lifestyle for you, Sagittarius. It's an expectation. This has never been truer than ever since the great awakener planet, Uranus, entered into your solar 6th house of productivity. This has certainly shaken things up, especially around your daily routine and your employment. But it's made it quite clear how you need a healthy work-life balance that will bring you time for personal and romantic pleasure. Use this energy to find creative and constructive solutions to approach life going forward rather than letting your responsibilities or job control you. It's time to let yourself be completely free from your emotions and thoughts. Do not hesitate to share your point of view, your analyses, and especially your real desires and wishes. Some may be irritated by so much boldness and freedom of tone. Well, let them get excited and go on your way quietly. After all, why should you always have to give up first? It seems that the air is loaded with romantic notions regarding your friendships. You may suddenly see an old friend in a new light, as a potential partner. A group you belong to may seem like the solution to all your problems, and you may suddenly be convinced that you have the most wonderful friends in the world. This situation can be great, as long as you don't start to think that everyone is perfect. You are generous, you offer without counting and without expecting anything in return. It is all the more admirable as for you, it is completely natural. But you should be careful not to abuse it, not everyone works like you. You might let go of a relationship that isn't right for you, without even realizing it. You don't need this to be loved, and you too have the right to your whims. Love is sharing, not a gift of oneself. At work. Will you choose adventure or stability, Sagittarius? As a Jupiterian sign, you are likely looking for adventure in your career path. But not every risk is worth taking, as the exalted moon in Taurus squares Venus in Leo. There might be a tantalizing opportunity to explore in your professional journey. Perhaps it is the ability to learn something new, or even travel. Even though your first instinct is to jump in, you might want to think twice to see if this opportunity positively influences your current job or even leads to something better. You might feel like you're reorienting your career path right now. If you were focused on marketing until now, you might quit working on design, for example. If you were freelance, you could join a team and organize work for others. You need to change the environment from time to time, of course, but also remember to decompress between two movements. Your hunches are almost terrifying. The clarity of your visions allows you to see things hidden from the majority. Use this gift wisely. When you have the ability to see in depth the most secret areas of people, you also have the ability to take advantage of their vulnerabilities. Also, when you use that feeling for yourself, you can see what has been blocking your work projects. The idea that you have of your role implies the place you hold in your business. If you like to work alone, learn a trade that gives you some independence. The rest will follow. An evolving budget. Your finances find a balance thanks to the setting up of generating projects. You are convinced that your actions will pay off, Suddenly you are very motivated, you have 1,000 things in mind. Health. It is high time to take care of your health, and the stars remind you of it today. Maybe you should have a few vitamins in the morning instead of just a bowl of black coffee. In any case, one thing is certain: if you want to regain energy, you must learn to watch your diet at all costs. And if you are one of the bravest among Sagittarius, jump in your sneakers and go exercise. This will be a good day to go out on the court. Your confidence and sense of humor will really attract attention. Whether you're trying to romantically impress someone or contact someone for professional or personal reasons, it's a lucky moment for you. You will be more inspired to make your mark on the world. On the health side, the natives of the sign may suffer from slight health problems today. This will more readily result in an affection of the ENT sphere, cold, gingivitis, even small sinusitis, or muscle pain, cramps, and stiff necks in the first place. If you must exercise, snack on a banana or dried apricots before your workout, warm up enough, drink plenty of water and stretch well. However, avoid things that promote cramps. Fevers and chills may affect you today. It is best to take adequate precautions when going outside, as you may catch a freak virus. This is a minor health problem, but it may persist for days and is likely to make you irritable. You may also try some radical changes in your diet, but you will need to consider practically whether you will be able to stick to the diet regimen that you are setting up. Family and friends. Mixing work and private life aren't all good. As proof, a friend is suddenly jealous of your business success. He will try to destabilize you. You owe your success to your work and your talent, don't let it be said otherwise. This argument is not worth getting angry for good, however. Your friend is doing very badly at the moment, and this desperation has made him say things that are beyond his thought. Could you possibly give it a professional boost? After experiencing a dry spell, your love life is likely to become quite active today. Your partner has probably been ignoring you, and now he/she will redouble efforts to make up for this inattention. Do not be aggressive in love. Instead, enjoy what your significant other lavishes on you. You have to stop clinging to past grievances and regrets. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.